Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another video. This time we're going to be talking about Monster Super League, a strategy RPG game that was created by 433 Creative Labs. Now they actually hit me up to do a sponsored video. Before I accepted, I decided to check out the game myself, and I've legitimately been enjoying it alongside my boy Steve. You guys know him on the channel. This game is available for iOS and Android. Those links are down below. Basically, you start off as this Astromon trainer wannabe, or this future Astromon trainer who the entire game is around you journeying to become this legendary Astromon trainer and champion of the Astromon League alongside your Astromons. And the thing that really caught me about this game was just the similarities to, of course, the game I love, Pokemon, and I really love the modern twist to it. So the game starts out as you meeting Sierra, your assistant, throughout your journey. Basically, she explains to you how the goddess Stella has chosen you to help combat chaos in your land of Latacia. I do apologize if I'm butchering these names. It's just based on reading, not really based on anyone saying it out loud, because obviously I'm just reading it. But basically, she explains to you how you are meant to be this Astromon trainer, and you get to see your first Astromon. And I think one of the coolest parts is how smooth this game is and how nice it runs. And I love the way the Astro Gun looks and the Astro Chips. Those are your ways of actually catching Astromons. So as I mentioned, those are your ways of catching Astromons. What you actually end up doing is clicking on the chip, and that allows you to then click on the Astromon that you see. In this case, it would actually be Lat, the dog. And this, I think, is part of the... I think this is one of the coolest parts of the game itself. Just the animation that it makes as you catch your first Astromon, or as you catch Astromon in general. I love the way you fire off the gun, and basically, as you continue to catch these Astromons, some of them are going to be a little bit harder to catch than others, but as you keep throwing out your Astro Chips at them, they get a little bit easier and easier to catch. So another way you can obtain Astromon besides catching them is hatching them from eggs. One thing I did want to mention, which is another reason why I like this game, because it does have a type chart. There are fire, water, grass type Astromons, or in this case maybe wood, as well as light and dark, and those types do have advantages versus, as well as resistances versus those types. Fire is obviously has an advantage versus wood, whereas wood beats water, or is also resistant to water, and likewise water can beat fire. So we're actually going to be going through the Phantom Forest, at least stage 1 of it, just to show you guys how this works. This is where you select your Astromons, usually based on type advantage. I bring fire if I see my opponent has grass. I bring water if I see my opponent has fire. And attacking is generally very, very easy. You usually just click on the opponent that you want to attack. So you select the target by clicking on them, and then you click on your Astromon, telling that to attack. I used Meal to attack the grass one. Obviously, it does have the type advantage. It was an easy knockout. Now, your opponents actually drop 2 things, one where they're alive and one where they're dead. Those are souls. The red ones restore your HP. The blue ones restore your special powers, and or your special points, and basically these allow you to use stronger attacks when they are filled. Obviously, HP is recovery, so the more damage you take, you want to fill up that HP. So you can see right here that Mio does have the special gauge filled up, so this allows you to throw off an insanely strong attack by just sliding up on your Astromon, and basically just getting off stronger attacks. Now, another thing you can actually do is combo when you're attacking. Now, in this case, Lat doesn't have the best advantage versus my opponent since he is water, and the 2 I am fighting are grass. So one thing I can actually do is click on both of them when they're attacking, and that allows me to combo. While hits are resisted, they come off stronger. And I'll actually show you again, because Lat's skill gauge is actually full. We'll just slide that up, and what that'll allow us to do is attack with Lat as well as Mio, getting off a combo, getting off some strong damage, and allowing us both to knock out our opponent. And one of the cool things about this game is every single time you finish a stage, you gain rewards for it. So in this case, we had a chest, and inside it there might be gems, there be anything, but gems are really nice as well for equipping them to your Astromons and actually getting them a lot stronger, whether making their HP stronger, making their attack, raising their defense, raising their crit chances, or the resistances that they have. By just equipping those gems to your Astromon and even upgrading them using gold, you can make your Astromon a lot stronger. So when fighting stronger opponents like bosses, you definitely want to be more prepared. As you can see right here, I brought Mio, I brought another Mio, another fire type, as well as 2 grass types to resist my boss, which we will be taking on right now, which actually happens to be Pokeaimon. Now, as you keep playing, your Astromons will grow, they'll get stronger, and I felt that this was just the best way to take them on. So I wanted to show you guys that you can't just click buttons to necessarily win the game. So basically the strategy here is my opponent Pokeaimon is grass, so double Mio destroys him. So what I actually ended up using was my my 2 grass just to take out the 2 waters on the side. Basically those are a lot harder for Mio to deal with, whereas I can actually just attack the middle one as well, Pokeaimon, doing more damage just because it is super effective damage. It does have that boosted damage, and the great thing about having 2 wood or 2 grass as well is I do resist everything that's on the field that my opponent could throw at me. So like I said, the strategy was targeting the 2 waters on the side. That way it's easier for Mio, for double Mio, which I actually comboed right here just to have off even more damage to take on my opponent, and at the same time filling all their skill gauges and making them just incredibly strong. I just love the way the boss looks. It also reminds me of Totem Pokemon, which is really cool, how you're fighting stronger ones that have little mini bosses on the side. So there are a few options when you're playing this game. Obviously you do see auto on the side, which allows you just to play, but you can't always just click auto and just let your Astromon fight, because you definitely want to target particular Astromon, especially if you have the advantage. So right here we are going to be able to finish off the water Astromon on the side, as Mio, double Mio, can just combo into Pokeaimon and finish it off. And then I'm going to be able to get a bunch of rewards as well as a bunch of experience from playing this game. So overall, I actually really like the way this game plays. I like the way it looks. It runs very smoothly. The graphics are really cool. It definitely has that gotta catch 'em all feel to it, which is something I of course love. I mean, my channel is based on Pokemon. So I want to give a shout out to 433 Creative Labs, of course, for sponsoring me with this, as well as if you guys would actually like to check this out, there is a link down below to download the games. There are a bunch of other aspects that I didn't actually end up showing, like combining to get stronger, evolving your Astromon, and even taking on the Ashley, because right now I'm currently still playing through the game myself. I haven't completed the game as I'm talking right now, but I'll definitely be uploading more as we keep going through it, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. And like I said, if you want to check it out, feel free to. Link is down below. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, friends.